and welcome back to RoseRuby's story time. Today we're going to be reading The Long-Legged Spider. If you haven't already, make sure you go get your PJs on, because I'm now going to do that. Are you ready? The Long-Legged Spider by L.A. Field. For spiders everywhere may spin and weave to your heart's content. There once was a spider with very long legs. Seemed nobody liked her. They vacuumed her webs every day, just sucked them away. She could not understand why her webs caused a fuss. To her, they were such a bonus plus. She would weave her formations, and in they flew, a fly or two, the bottle of blue. Her long legs worked hard, winding and spinning the gossamer fibres, netting and knitting. Her unique designs, not one the same, so intricate, delicate, beautifully made. The room next door had a hole in the floor. A rat came out and looked up in awe. Every morning, after stretching and yawning, his smile would widen at the sight on the ceiling. When he looked at the detail, his whiskers would twitch as he studied her work, every join, every stitch. He ran to the corner to tell Bob the spider how the gossamer webs glistened beside her. Hairy Bob sat in his dark habitat, wearing hobnail boots and a tatty old hat. Describe them to me, his gruff voice bellowed, and the rat would tell his hairy black fellow how they would shimmer, how they would glimmer, how they would drape like gems on a cape. Every word the rat said with such passion, these wonderful webs Bob could hardly imagine. I'd love to see these webs, so delightful, Hairy Bob said, in a voice kind of wistful. The rat was stunned at this statement from Bob. His reply was quite bold. Are you up to the job? Bob was offended. I would if I could. I could, he told the bold rat, but my knees are not good. With 48 knees, I'm not that surprised, said the rat to his friend, rolling his eyes. Climb onto my back, said the rat to the spider. I'll take you and show you. We'll go there together. Bob was amazed at the sight that he saw. Then something came crashing in through the door. The noise was so loud, a thunderous roar. Something was sucking things up from the floor. A tube advanced to the top of the wall, sucked the webs up, vacuumed them all. The long-legged spider rolled into a ball. She hid in a crack in the side of a wall. Bob and the rat ran to the door. They hid under a mat which lay on the floor. Then it went quiet. The monster had gone. The rat peeped out and told Bob to hold on. He held on tight as they whizzed through the room. They climbed up the curtains until they were soon near the top of the window, near the crack in the wall, where the long-legged spider was curled in a ball. Psst, said Bob. Hey, said the rat, come out of there or you go splat. If the monster comes back, it'll get you too. We'll find you a place, somewhere safe, somewhere new. One leg came out, and then another, until the long-legged spider said with a thrill, You mean I could spin my beautiful webs? They would not be wrecked, my threads turned to shreds. They ran to the stairs. Follow us, they said, and she glided right by them on a single silk thread. Up they went, up to the attic. There were boxes and books stood idle and static. A window cracked open among the roof tiles, looked out onto sky that went on for miles. Bob spotted a Wellington boot on its side, a perfect place for a spider to hide. The rat found a bed made of soft insulation. It was just right with a few alterations. The long-legged spider was amazed at the space. Imagine the webs I could spin it in this place. She spun and she spun from morning till noon, her marvellous webs adorning the room. Not one was sucked up, not one was torn down. Her fantastic creations hung all around. In future, when you vacuum your room and see a spider hiding from doom, please move her to a much safer place with a cup and some paper. Find her some space where she can catch flies and make beautiful webs, spinning and weaving with very long legs. Here are some fun spider facts that you might not know. Spiders use their silk to build webs, to capture their prey, to protect themselves, to wrap their eggs, and to disperse young. Did you know some spiders have 8 eyes and some have 6? They eat harmful insects, pollinate plants and recycle dead animals and plants back into the earth, as well as providing food for birds and fish. Spiders liquidize their food with venom and suck it up through their mouth. All 40,000 species of spiders spin silk. Did you know the biggest spider is the Goliath bird eater? Did you know spiders have 8 legs with 6 joints in each, 48 knees? Some spiders look for warm places to hibernate in cold months. Check your wellies. Hope you like the spider book. It's available on Amazon. Good night until our next story with RoseRuby. While me and Nanny were making this video, we got the real giggles. Check out the outtakes. We're going to be reading RoseRuby, long-legged spider. If you are not ready, give me a big face up. Welcome back to RoseRuby's story time. Today we're going to be reading the long-legged spider.